Hello everyone and welcome back to Cities by Steven. You're talking to Steven. Welcome back to the city of New Lancaster, and we're kind of right where we left off the last episode, where we finally built the interchange into the downtown. So it took a little while. I hope you liked the little time lapse or speed kind of run of it. Let me know if you did kind of like that kind of style of gameplay, because I will do that more in the future. Now, if things look a little different, it's because they are. After we built this last time, I kind of just wanted to play around with Move It and make sure everything kind of looks smooth, and the node controller mod, which I kind of showed off a bit in the last episode. But I got carried away, and I ended up really liking what I chose to do. So what I did was let's start here. So this flows in pretty well. And what we did is we kind of created like a semi turn-off bypass onto this boulevard. So this highway, which turns into this boulevard, which is going to be part of the main avenue of the downtown. You can get off early on the boulevard if you don't want to wait until one of these T junctions up here. You can get off here, and you can get on to the highway this way. I also deleted this ferry interchange because it's something that I want to do. And another thing I want to quickly mention is there might be some things that look a tad different while we're going through the city. For example, one of them is this parking garage. All these cars are floating. Yeah, I had a mod glitch that screwed up my entire game, and I spent all of my day so far trying to fix this mod, and apparently it was this one that was causing all these issues. But yeah, I hope this doesn't stay here forever, because right now there's lots of floating cars. So I had to delete this asset, and I got a new one that's very similar. It was one square, like one zoning square, larger than the other one, and it's also shorter apparently, but I couldn't find the original asset I was using, so that's unfortunate, but it works. Yeah, the city's coming along really nicely, and I hope that I don't have any more mod conflicts in the future, because that was scary. That game was just inoperable. But without further ado, let's get into it. The first thing I want to do today is to get this ferry in. I'm putting it off for quite some time, so I just want to make sure that it goes in. But I have a plan for the transit of the downtown, and in the future, we're going to have our resident transit expert, Ryan, come back on. So please let me know if there's any transit-related questions you want to ask a real city transit planner. And I think what we're going to do in the future, I'm not sure when that video is going to be, because it's all based off of our schedules. But we're going to kind of detail about where to select your bus stops, like what street do you actually put them on, where do you put them on. And if you want to see that, let me know by leaving a like, and comment on the video as well, please. Alright, so what I want to do is I want to get one of these hubs. There's specifically a ferry hub, a ferry bus exchange stop. So I think this would look really cool in the downtown, because these buses will be able to go through the downtown and kind of drop people off at the ferry. So all like the local buses from this part of the map will kind of feed into here. We have a bus exchange over here, but this will be pretty cool, and if not, it's the same size as the other one anyways, so where are we gonna put it? So we can put it over here, or we can put it along this way. Let's put it right kind of where we had it before. Let's turn anarchy on, and snapping is on, but I'm not sure how to turn it off from this menu, so let's just delete that, and let's just try to line it up ourselves. That works, and that looks great. So ferries will come into here, and they can pick people up, and then they can get the buses, blah blah blah, you know how it works. So let's connect this road back up. So we're using this 4-lane, so let's just do that, and we'll make sure that we're on the ground here. Perfect. All right, so that's the first step. and this is how you get ferries in. So luckily we're only, or sorry, not luckily. For now, we're just using a ferry in between New Lancaster and the downtown district. But in the future, we're probably gonna have more ferries. So the first thing you need to do is you need to put ferry pathways in. So we're going to have a direct line from here to here. And then right about here, we're going to draw a line out this way and into our ferry depot. So now the ferries from the ferry depot have a path over here, and yeah, now we're going to draw in a path. So we're going to go right here to here and back. And before we get too out of hand with this, always make sure that you're checking how many vehicles there are. So we're only using one, and that's probably more than enough. All right, sorry, just repositioning my chair. All right, so hopefully we'll see that go, and hopefully it'll kind of look nice. So that's the first thing. So people are going to start using the ferry to get across if they don't have cars while we're building over here. So this is the main park. We're not going to do the park today, but we're going to try to plan out a bit of the city. So the main commercial part of the city should probably be closer to the water, and then along this side. I think this I'm going to save for to be like an IT district with big office buildings. I think it'll look really cool with the bridge and everything. So I think the main commercial is going to be over here somewhere. So that means residential is going to be over here. So let's start with that for now. So we're just going to use, let's just start with the main streets, and we're going to kind of go over how we're going to change this up in the future with traffic. Am I underground right now? No, okay. So this is always really tricky because you don't want to create too many exit lanes onto the main street. So one way you can do it is you can use one-way streets, which is something we could think about doing. So we get one-way street there, and then we'll get another street this way on the way back. And it's not symmetrical, but that's fine. And then you can get something like this in between them. And maybe we can get a asymmetrical road leading out, and we'll do the same thing here. Alright, so that's our first residential area. So we'll zone this high density. And before I forget, we're gonna need services out this way. So we already have a hospital, so we're probably gonna need another one. But maybe we should just temporarily do this with the clinic somewhere until we figure out where we want the hospital. So put the clinic over here, should be fine. And let's get some fire and police. So this is the main downtown. Let's get the big fire station. Now, the reason why I wanted these to be smaller streets is because it's like if the city built up around the park. So it makes sense to have these like this against the smaller side. Now we have this police building, or even this one. I think this looks more like a downtown building. So let's do that. Alright, so now they have services in. Hopefully that should help them along. And yeah, so let's get some more streets in, and we will start filling out down here along the water. But one of the main things I want to do is I want to get a tram in from over here that goes and attaches into Mapleton. We're going to replace this bus line with a tram eventually. So I want to get that tram line in. And then we're also going to get a subway. Might as well just tell you all my plans. So we're going to get a tram line that goes here under the ground and connects up right here. Or somewhere here. And then this tram line is going to go all the way along, cut through Mapleton, and then go out to the university. I think that'll be really good for traffic, and it will look really cool. And then we're going to get a subway that's going to be underground, and we're going to have it probably go down to here, but maybe we'll come up, and then it'll go around, and then it's going to kind of be really cool if we manage to use move-in enough to get it so there's a bridge underneath this the new Lancaster bridge, and then it can go so you can see it when it's going across the water, and then it goes back underground in this mountain. And there is technically one of these things we could replace that has a subway station in it, so we could kind of fool around with this area and make it like a bigger hub, but that would probably involve 2 subway stations, because you'd want the subway to go more into the downtown, so it'll come through here and go this way, because otherwise we're branching off too far. But we're getting kind of ahead of ourselves. So let's, I guess what we can do is we can continue to do this really quickly. We can get this one-way road out farther. Maybe do about there. About there. Let's turn road guidelines off. And we can connect it up. It can split off. Do something like that. And then we will get a normal 2-way road right here. Alright. And this can fill up with high density residential as well. So this is going to really... Oh no! I forgot to make a district here. Oh no! So, let's get the big district tool here, and we're just going to mark off this whole area as the financial district, I guess. If you have a funny name for this, let me know, or a thematic name too. So we're going to make a theme, and we're going to do this, you need to enable the theme manager, and then we're going to make it international. Nope. There we go. And hopefully we're going to see some of these despawn. And we're not going to put any high-rise bands on or anything. Okay, so this one is good. So we're going to have to delete some of these. It looks cool, but it's not the look I'm going for. Let's see if now they'll spawn up in international theme. Yeah, okay. So what was I just saying? We're going to look into here to see if there's any other policies we should add in. Just really quickly, we can make them prefer the ferry. It's pretty fun. No, let's leave this for now. Alright, and let's get this park in really quickly, because it's going to help them level up a lot. This is not part of the... It is, okay. Do this. Just get it off of the road here. And then we will fill it right up to the corners. Alright, so we'll get a gate right here. And we will get a gate. Oh, it's the main gate. Here we go. Right here and right here. We'll do the same kind of thing right here and here. Not in the park area, come on. Silly me, you keep making the same mistakes. Alright, so we're gonna use the one without a trees. Because I'm really trying to use the trees that they have here already as the main trees for this park. Alright. So people should start using that as pathways to get around. But let's get like a plaza in. About right there. And then another one right here. Perfect. We'll get a cafe right there. And we'll get an info booth on the other side. Alright, and then we need restrooms. So we'll put one just like that. And we'll do one on the other side too. Alright, so we've unlocked these gazebos as well. We've unlocked everything, I guess. So let's get this park path. We'll just do this. Let's turn guidelines back on. Alright, and then let's get a free form. And we're going to kind of do something like this. Come on. Okay, maybe not road guidelines. Works. Pretty cool. And then from here we will connect it up like that. Like that. Just to keep it a bit unique. Alright. So we'll play around with this a bit more in the future, but just wanted to get it starting to level up. So we're definitely got enough entertainment, and we're just about to level up the park. So maybe let's just continue on for a quick moment longer, and we'll get something like a gazebo in right here. And then we'll get another one. Hey, there we go, we just leveled up. Another one right there, but we'll get the red one on this side. So that should help add to the entertainment level, and then maybe we can get like a climbing frame in right there if it actually fits. Oh, it does. Perfect. It looks a bit off, but that's fine. Yeah, it works. It's close enough. Cool. Thornton Gardens. This was an auto-generated name, but you know we can say it's named after Joe Thornton, Toronto Maple Leaf player. All right, so now that we got some people living over here, and it's looking like it's a pretty good theme. At least it's a mix. At least they're going to need some jobs out this way. So we're going to need to start figuring out how we're going to do the commercial district. So one of the first things we're going to have to do is to get the tram line kind of planned out. So instead of trying to figure out which one it is, you just go to tram and you can get the roads here. So the idea, or the hope, is that the tram isn't going to run on a big road over here. I might have to, actually, come to think of it. Let's turn topography on. Yeah, we might get a big avenue in right here. And then we'll continue that just a bit longer. But we'll use the straight road. All right. And then, oh, jumpy game, sorry about that. So now that that's kind of going, what we're going to do is we're going to take another road, and I think this is a good stopping point for that. And what I mean by that is we're going to need to make sure that the grid for the downtown continues off of it properly. So let's take this 4-lane again, drag it out right to the end, and then I want to get just the basic road. Hey, look at this. So we leveled up the university. I'm going to write this down so don't forget. And we're not going to deal with it this video, but we'll do it the next video. So, trade school. Level up. Perfect. Write it down, won't forget, promise. So that's what we'll do in the next video, at the start at least. Alright, so let's just take that to here. Delete that bit. And continue it down. So, you know what? We're just gonna make this straight. We don't need to make it wonky or anything like that. So where is that terrain line? Right here? Yeah, it's fairly straight anyways. Perfect. All right, and then from here, what we're going to do is we're going to make it, this is where it's gonna get a little tricky. So we're gonna make it a 2-lane road with tram tracks. Whoa. Had flooding over there. So a 2-lane road with tram tracks. It's gonna go out just a bit. Maybe a bit more. And then we're going to get the tram track, so without the road. And this is when we're going to go underground here. Anarchy on, I guess. Broke guidelines. Alright, how are we going to get this underground? Didn't seem to like snapping or going down on itself. Oh, geez, I'm so silly. Page down, right? Ah, okay. What a mess I'm making. Oops. Alright, so then there we go. We're gonna go page down. Alright. So then this is gonna come down, and then we're probably going to destroy this. We're gonna pause. We're gonna destroy these people's homes. And we're going to convert this road into a tram track road. Oh no. Okay, looks like I destroyed it anyways. That's fine. See, if you read the description, it says, "Watch me struggle with game mechanics." So, you know, I warned you all. Alright, so tunnel. There we go. I think we're connected. And we'll do something like that. And then we'll do something like that. And then this is maybe just a bit more like that. Perfect. And then we'll take this and turn it into a tram road. Ground level. Oops. Just a straight road. Whoa. I mean, that looks pretty cool if we kind of decorate it enough. So let's just use the move it mod and something like that. Where's the node? Difficult with the highway in the way. Or we could just manipulate the terrain a bit. Alright, that looks pretty cool, but this definitely needs some work. So, alright, how do we get to look underground? So, like, I have this mod on that prevents something, and for some reason, it doesn't exactly like move it. Alright, maybe if we drag it out like this, a lot cooler. Alright, let's grab that and we'll raise it up. Okay, never mind. Just this one. Make it a bit smoother. See how that looks. Not the best. Oops. Sorry for all this, everyone. But I've never done a tram tunnel before. Alright, there we go. Lower that. There we go, and look at that, it kind of looks like it's supposed to come out like that way. Got the movement mod, and just like that, and we will connect it up. I don't think anyone should live on that road, so we will just do that. Those houses are going to destroy themselves, and that's where we're going to leave it at for now, because we will finish the tram along there at another video, probably when we're going to upgrade the university next episode. So those houses are going to fill in. Maybe we can aid them in that way by doing this. Draw a road in like that. Get some more houses. I'll place the ones we just destroyed, and then we'll do the same thing over here. I'll just get a few more houses back in there, and oh no, not that. Jeez. Alright, so that should help out, and what we did is we planned out kind of the grid down this way, right? So, let's see what we can do with the rest of it. So we got this 2-lane road. Let's bring it down to here, and then make sure it's on the ground level. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. Alright, we can get like a walking path through there or something. And this might be a little tricky with the subway, but we can figure it out with the subway later on. Did the park level up again? Wow. Alright. These people are gonna love it here. So let's get a few one-way roads in. So this time we're gonna do it one-way roads with grass. So this one's going to, so let's do straight road. This one's gonna come down here, and then right about here we're gonna get one up. And we'll do this. And come on. Okay, we'll do that. And we'll just flip it around. Perfect. So let's start the commercial district down here. And that's probably where we're going to end it on today's video. So these commercial buildings are close to the transport hubs, so everyone can get to work, because these are going to be probably some skyscrapers. And we'll get some offices in as well at some point. Maybe we can do some mixed use. How about that? And then that can be some offices, and then I know you just built there, buddy, but let's destroy that. Make that office. Alright. Look at that, we already have so many people waiting for the ferry. Should probably check to make sure that the ferry doesn't need 2. I think 2 is probably going to be the maximum, though. Oh, transit. How do you do that? There it is. So each ferry takes 50 people, that's it? Alright, holy cow. How much does it cost to get 3 going? Let's start with 3 because, wow, there's a lot of people want to use this. And then we will see if that helps them out at all. And look at that, we're already going up in the world. So, oh no, the parking garage was on fire. I just built this! There were floating cars! That's probably why. Cars fell from being floating, exploded, caused a fire. Anyways, let's find a good little picture to end it on. I hope you liked the video, everyone. And watch out for Wednesday's video, which is going to come out around the same time on Wednesday, as they always do. But I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button if you did, let me know, and hit the subscribe button so you don't forget to come back to watch some more new Lancaster content. And make sure to get that bell notification on so you don't miss out on the next episode. I hope you liked the video, everyone, and peace out.